totally original Let's Play. Oh my god, we've been spinning here for weeks. Well, actually, no, this episode comes. We've been spinning here for 2 days. So, dude, what happens if I get that?
It does what it says it will do.
Sweet, I just got a Sammy Gray sound effect and that's it. It's supposed to switch your character, but
Oh, I see.
I can't because I'm only mighty. I got lightheaded there for some reason.
Don't.
Oh, I think it's because I did like the breathing.
Oh, you did the breathing?
Yeah.
You gotta remember to stop doing that.
Yeah, I did.
No
like
more
a,
breathing.
Whoa! And then I did a yell or whatever.
We agreed, no more breathing.
That's the thing that used to happen to me all the time, and I don't remember why. I don't know why it stopped.
What's the thing?
You remember when I used to get lightheaded all the fucking time?
Yeah.
Every time we would record, it became like a joke that was like,
"Ooh."
yeah, that'd be like, oh, and then you'd be like, he's lightheaded again, guys. So there was one thing about Doctor Strange that I didn't mention.
And then 4 things I didn't mention.
I just need to fucking bring this up, okay? The fight scene. So more spoilers for Doctor Strange.
Yeah, spoilers for Doctor Strange.
The fight.
There's a fight scene. At least one.
The fight scene between him and the evil Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
The music fight scene.
Oh
He's the
sure.
dumbest shit.
Sure.
That was so stupid.
Too campy?
It was, yeah, and it was lame as hell, and it was like, I know that I'm supposed to be like, as a musician, I'm supposed to be like, whoa, that's so cool, but like, no, dude, it
felt
was
like
lame.
the choice of music was pretty like, pretty mainstream, I guess? Because wasn't it like all like famous classic songs?
Yeah, I don't even have a problem with that.
I have a problem with that.
The problem that I have,
More
what
Lil
would you want to do?
I don't know.
Corn?
Surprising. I want it to be surprising.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, come on.
my problem with it is just what it
My
was.
favorite band.
Right? Like, they were throwing music notes at each other, and it just became really weird and lame and campy, and I was like, what the
didn't
fuck
work.
is this? Like, I'm in a movie where otherwise they're like, you know, just throwing magic at each other. I don't fucking know, okay? I'm just thinking about, like, which scene is cooler? The scene between Doctor Strange and evil Doctor Strange where they throw music notes at each other? Or the scene where, that amounts to a whole lot of nothing, by the way, because remember how that was like a big thing before the movie came out? It's like, evil Doctor Strange, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or the magic fight scene between Harry and Voldemort where they fucking do the wand shit, and it's like, you know,
extreme.
Yeah. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
It should have been something like that, you know?
We'll see.
So, that was it. That was all I had.
Gotcha.
So.
Listen to this now.
Okay. Now listen to this shit.
WandaVision. Remember that?
Yes.
Remember how the whole thing that made WandaVision interesting was that she was so distracted by her own pain and grief and that she couldn't realize that she was the bad guy in this scenario? And
they just did it again.
She went through a whole fucking ass arc where she had to kill her own children that she created.
It's just it's ignored entirely.
Yeah,
she just does it again.
Exactly. My point.
It's got what I like to call Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. Why are we doing this again?
Yeah.
Why?
There's got to be a fucking actual like writing term for that.
At
like,
this,
like Deus Ex Machina type thing.
Yeah, and also,
fuck you.
And also. The Scarlet Witch has reality-altering powers.
Yes.
She is one of the single most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. She, as an example, one of the big arcs in the comics that has to do with her is the House of M, where she...
Is it affordable?
Because is it affordable?
Affordable housing?
No, dude, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Where
that's the scariest part.
She gets so fed up with her dad's quest and it kills him. Her dad being Magneto.
She gets so fed up with her dad. He's always like, you shouldn't be wearing that to school. And she's like, fuck you, Dad.
Yeah. Basically, she erases
Fucking Kako!
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
That was bullshit.
Where she erases mutants from existence.
She's a X-Men?
Yeah, she's a mutant in the comic.
Shit!
Yeah, she's Magneto's daughter.
I know, you just said that, and
she's the daughter
this is
of
just a
Magneto.
delayed reaction of
Yeah.
that. She's
Anyway.
a fucking X-Men, dude.
She can literally change reality.
Yeah.
So when she attacks Camartage, I think is what it's called, why does she
Yes.
fucking float above it and shoot little lasers at it?
Yeah.
That's so
Does,
stupid. I hate that so much.
Because she is more of like a... She's not a mutant. She's
Yeah.
just more of a little magic user.
But we do
Yeah.
see her reality-altering powers in the movie.
You sure do.
Why doesn't she use them all the time?
She climbs through a fucking
There you go.
mirror or whatever.
Yeah,
No,
there's
gone.
there's the mirror part. She does like whisper in a dude's ear to make him stop like holding up the shield at Camartage.
Yeah.
But I feel like
she does
she's-
whisper in a dude's ear. That's pretty crazy.
She could have done
Like, that takes some fucking mind-altering powers, I'll tell you that.
Number one, I wouldn't have even wanted her to be the villain of this movie.
Yeah,
think
I
that was
don't really,
stupid.
I don't know how I feel about her being the villain. Like,
Number two, she is the villain and she's so underutilized.
Number one, I don't want her to be the villain of this movie. Number two, she is the villain. I rest my case. I mean, you can't argue with that, dude.
That's my main issue with this movie.
Yeah.
My other issues include that it's kind of useless in the grand scheme of the MCU.
Yeah.
What's this movie even for?
America?
Yeah, it's for America. It's for America.
yeah. It's for
It is.
America.
It does introduce America Chavez, which is cool and all. And I thought that actress also did a great job.
Oh, she did phenomenal.
Um,
Carried the movie.
Another-
I
yeah.
don't know about that.
I think she was maybe my favorite character.
Oh, yeah.
I also
Got
really
it.
hated the dialogue in this movie. At one point,
Ray!
Rachel McAdams says "Go back to hell" unironically, and it's not cool.
Who's Rachel McAdams?
She's his love interest
Oh.
person when she's like protecting him in the like temple, and she goes, "Go back to hell."
That part, yeah,
Fucking
you
hate
right,
it.
dude.
So
That part was so cringe.
Stupid. And then when he's at the end of the movie where he says, "This time you're gonna have to do more than kill me to kill me." I think that I think that line was supposed to be kind of comical, but you have to earn a line like that. And
Yeah.
I don't think that it did because of all the other stupid lines in the movie.
Yeah. You right, dude. you right, and that's sad.
Okay.
What is happening?
I don't know. That's not. Oh, I see.
I was like stuck.
Yeah.
That was dog shit.
That's it. We can be done.
That was dog shit.
I can be done.
That was dog shit.
Dunk shit?
Yeah.
The one thing I thought was cool and looked really cool was his like cape of dead souls. Remember that part?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was visually pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah. And the CG for that was great.
Mm-hmm. That looked good.
So here's the deal.
Okay. Next
I
movie?
watched another movie.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a tiny little movie
Okay.
called
Yes.
Two Lesbians Kiss in a Children's Movie.
Two lesbians kiss in a children's movie?
Yep.
You.
That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Are you being? What's happening?
Am I being
I could believe you.
facetious?
I could believe.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Okay. That makes it a lot more confusing then.
Yes.
You're probably very confused.
I'm very confused.
It's called Why Doesn't Buzz Lightyear Get a Girlfriend?
What?
So
Did you watch Buzz Lightyear?
Lightyear is just
Oh,
what
it's called
called.
Lightyear.
Yeah. And
You
I did.
watched it?
Yeah.
I forgot
did.
that came out.
Yeah, I watched it, and it was not a bad movie. I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say, like, it was a great movie or anything. It was better than I expected it to be.
Okay.
I also haven't watched a Pixar movie in a long time.
This is so far the same review as Chip and Dale.
I know that, well, I like Chip and Dale a lot more.
Okay.
And that's because Chip and Dale impressed me. Lightyear didn't impress me, it's just that it was better than what I thought it was going to be, which
Okay,
was
sure.
lame and boring.
Sure.
Because I haven't seen a Pixar movie in a long time, I don't know what the standard for Pixar
I
is
think it's still
anymore.
pretty high.
But I've never really been like that big into Pixar. They've
crazy.
definitely got some bangers,
You're
but
crazy. You're fucking insane.
Well, but like Monster High. I mean,
Monsters Inc. Monsters University.
You're right. You're right.
Monster High, like get to the fucking brat dolls.
Yeah, but like, you remember when they made Monster High?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
You're right. Not
That was
their
a
best
low
word.
point for them, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
What is this?
What is
I
this?
don't.
It's
enjoy
crazy. Shitty.
that. Too fanatic.
But yeah, Monsters University.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
didn't think
seen
that
it,
was
but it
terrible.
looks tough.
Oh, it's not that bad. You should watch it. You should stop judging things you haven't seen. Fuck!
I fucking died. God damn it.
God dang it. That movie's not anything compared to Monsters Inc.
Or yeah,
But
that's what
it's-
I'm saying.
but
Monsters
it's good,
is such
but
a
it's-
good
but
fucking
it's
movie,
decent.
and instead they were like Monster High though, dude.
It's not the direction. You don't like it because you want to see adult boob.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
you're
why
right,
you don't like it. And you're right. I would have preferred it like a true sequel.
Yeah.
But that's a decent.
The Good Dinosaur?
I've not seen it, and you haven't either.
No, but it's supposed to be shit, dude.
Okay, but maybe you also rarely have the same opinion as the populace. So
You're right. You're right. You're right.
why are you judging?
But I'm just saying, it's supposed to be shit.
I would love for you to watch Monster
Monster High?
Monster High. I would love for you to watch The Good Dinosaur and be like, you know what? I am fucking like
You
it.
know what? It's fucking dope as shit.
That movie dope as hell.
but here's the thing.
Okay. Lightyear.
I've never been into Toy Story, and I still didn't think Lightyear
nuts.
was that bad.
You're nuts crazy.
So I'm just saying that it's like it's gotta be something, right? There's gotta be something to that. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it because I want
I
you
haven't
to
seen
watch
it.
it, and I'm sure you want to watch it. It's
Yeah.
not a movie for Toy Story fans.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah. I expected that.
I know
I don't
that
why I
it-
act like I was
Yeah, I know.
surprised.
Well, it seems like it should be, right? But it's
I mean,
not.
There was a whole Buzz Lightyear animated show
Yeah,
that was pretty popular.
that's not what this is. So.
okay.
Here, I'll give you what this movie is because I didn't know what it was going into it. I knew that it was going to be like, oh, Buzz Lightyear, but he's like a real person or whatever. Here's the catch.
Yeah.
The movie explains what it is right at the very beginning. It's just black with text, and it says, in 1995, Andy bought a Buzz Lightyear toy
Okay. Not what I expected.
from his favorite movie. This is that movie.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's dope as hell. That's fucking cool, dude.
That's
I didn't
yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
That's cool.
I just wanted to point out this is Press Garden Zone. Press Garden Zone is pretty rad.
Okay.
I fucking love the aesthetic of Press Garden Zone.
Gotcha.
It might be a little on the tough side. It might be a little tough.
Did we
Yeah. I had a tough time with Flying Battery Zone, so.
Yeah.
Did you recognize that little dude?
Yeah.
What was that from?
Suck.
Oh my god, dude. It's from Sonic and Knuckles from Mushroom Hill Zone. Remember it?
I remember
Still
the
not?
dude.
Still nothing?
Still-
But I said I remember the dude. Nothing. Still nothing. Those crabs aren't from anything. They're from Sonic Mania Press Garden Zone. But what I want to say about it is that I think it was a perfectly serviceable movie. It was better than I expected. It had an interesting premise. There were some questionable decisions in terms of like I think the first half of the movie is pretty great in terms of like what I was expecting. That was the part that I enjoyed the most. I think the second half of it wobbles a little bit, mainly because of the villain. That part I really just didn't like at all because it was very cliche. But here's the problem that a lot of other people have with the movie, is that Buzz Lightyear in that movie has a best friend, you know, not too dissimilar to you and I. And
we are best friend.
yeah, and that best friend is a lesbian, not too dissimilar to you and I.
Okay. Don't know if I follow on that one.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing: is that the only reason that you know it's a lesbian. I don't know why I said it.
Dude, yeah. Careful with that.
the only reason I think it's because it's not a real person. So, the only reason that you know she's a lesbian is because at a point in the movie she's like Buzz Lightyear hasn't been keeping up with her, and she says I am engaged, and Buzz Lightyear says, oh no way, what's her name or something like that, right? So it's like not a on the nose thing when they sort of introduce the foreign ass concept of lesbians
in a Disney movie.
Yeah, but then later in the movie you get to see who her wife is, and they kiss. That's problematic to a lot of people because it's lesbians in a kids movie.
Oh no!
And
it's gonna turn the kids lesbian.
Yeah, well, no. Here's what I'd say is that if you have a problem with that concept of having lesbians in a kids movie, there's only one reason why. It doesn't matter what you say the reason is. There's only one reason why. It's because you're homophobic.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Because you can't, what I've seen used is that it's like, no, but it's in a kids movie. And I would say,
okay.
You wouldn't have the same reaction if it was a heterosexual couple kissing. So what does it matter? Right? Like, lesbians kissing isn't all of a sudden sexual. It's no more sexual than a heterosexual couple kissing, which means that if you genuinely have a problem with that and your excuse is some other dumb shit, the real reason and the only logical reason, the only one that makes sense, is because you're homophobic. That's it. Like I've seen some discourse about it online, and it really is just kind of like puzzling to me because it's not like in your face. It's not like, I don't even know why you're all that concerned about it. But here's a bigger, sort of more philosophical question of it. Because I've also seen people say that it's pandering, right? Well, it's just Disney. They just care about money. Yeah, obviously, they just care about money, right? But like,
everything they do is pandering.
Yeah, Disney isn't the amorphous entity that made all those decisions that 3D modeled the characters and then animated them kissing.
Yeah.
Right? There were people who did that.
Yeah.
And you can't say that the people are just doing it because they're pandering. Somewhere along the line, I'm sure that somebody, a real-ass person, decided that they wanted some type of LGBTQ plus representation, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't just, I'm sure that we'll sell more tickets this way, right? There had to have been at least one fucking person in that chain who didn't feel that way, who didn't feel like it was just to sell tickets. But even if it was, even if we can assume, which we can't, but even if we could assume that that's what it was, and every single person, even down to what I'm sure was potentially a lesbian who helped put that scene together, was just like, nah, but think about all the fucking money that we're gonna make. Mr. Krabs, you know. Still, when is it not gonna be pandering?
Yeah.
Right? In which case, I guess we can just not ever have lesbians in a movie because it's always going to be pandering, right? And so it's kind of like, you have to say to yourself, I don't really give a shit that it's pandering, because the ultimate goal here is that it's lesbians in a movie. And so that's what you want, right? Like, that's the goal, is to have lesbians in a fucking Disney movie kiss. And they achieved that goal, and frankly, I don't give a shit how they did it, whether or not it was pandering or money or genuine, want for representation. I don't really give a shit how it happened. The fact of the matter is that it happened, and that's what you should be okay with. That's what you should want. And again, if you don't want that, if you don't want two wholesome lesbians wholesomely kissing in a wholesome children's movie, then you are the problem. Not the Disney movie. The movie's not the problem. This is hard as hell, dude.
It looks hard as hell.
But so that's really all I want to say about that, because otherwise it was a not bad movie.
Yeah. So
it's kind of like, I don't know what else to say about it without spoiling a bunch of shit about the movie. Like I said, I have a problem with the main villain and I have a problem, you know, I think the second half of the movie is not as strong as the first half of the movie. But other than that, it was pretty much just a Disney Pixar movie. And I didn't even, like, register. Like, my brain, I'm so fucking, you know, like, past that dumb shit, that my brain didn't even really register that, oh my god, is that lesbians kissing? Like, I didn't see it as any different than just, like, you know, other people, like, any people kissing, right? Like a heterosexual couple kissing. So it's like, that's what you want. And if you thought about it any differently than that, and it wasn't, I'm glad that they did that, then, you know, but I just have to tell you that, maybe you shouldn't be watching Disney movies, I guess. I don't fucking know. Like, why'd you watch it in the first place? Is it because you love Toy Story that much? Well, it's not a movie for people who love Toy Story, so I don't know what to tell you. I know that you don't have anything to say about it or anything to add.
I ain't seen it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing that I watched. And this is gonna be an update type situation, folks. So this is not gonna be the last time you hear about this. I just finished a little thing called Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, which you may be familiar with as the second part of the third season of Power Rangers. That's because I've been going back through and rewatching all of Power Rangers, and it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Power Rangers is my favorite television show.
Yes.
So, you know, for those of you who aren't in the know, Power Rangers is my favorite show. Oh, which reminds me, actually, what's your favorite animal?
What's my favorite animal?
Yeah.
I feel like that changed recently, but I don't remember what it changed
Because I was gonna say, like, that got brought up earlier today, actually, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know, because he hasn't mentioned it in so long that I don't know if that's current. It used to be tigers.
Yeah, I'm still pretty fond of tigers.
Yeah, it was because I was playing, Champions Return to Arms, the sequel to Champions of Norath, and you can play as a human tiger, like a demi-human.
I also really like lemurs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lemurs are fucking dope as shit.
But my favorite animal is still lions, but like I've rekindled my love for primates.
Yeah.
You know, over the past couple of years. Totally. So they used to be my favorite animal, like monkeys and gorillas and really anything. My favorite it would be a chimpanzee now, but anyways, I was just curious about that. But anyways, so my favorite TV show is Power Rangers.
Okay.
And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers consists of 3 seasons, and season 3 is kind of split into 2 parts. Part 1 is just normal season 3 of Mighty Morphin. Part 2 is Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna lay some shit out for a second, okay? My favorite season of Power Rangers is Power Rangers in Space, but it's been a minute since I've seen all of it, and it's been a minute since, I don't know why I did this. This is like not.
Yeah, you love it.
I hate it. But I'm not gonna get them all. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them all.
Get them all.
No, I can't get them all. So if I don't get them all, then
get that mall.
Yeah, what does it matter? But the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers season 1. Okay, here's the deal with it. It's not bad, but there's definitely some problems with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and the main problem being that I'd say most of it is kind of not necessary to watch. And this isn't just due to like a.
That sounds like a pretty big problem.
But we're talking about Power Rangers, right? Where it's a 40-episode children's show. 40 episodes per season. Yowza. And Mighty Morphin Season 1 is actually more than 60 episodes. So, they're each only 20 minutes.
I don't have time.
I didn't tell you to watch it, so...
I gotta make dinner.
You haven't eaten dinner?
No, I gotta... Well, I mean, like, hypothetically.
Oh, I haven't eaten dinner. I need to eat dinner, dude.
I need second dinner.
Can we fucking wrap this up, dude?
I didn't have enough dinner.
I'm hungry as hell.
I had 10 free nuggets.
You had 10 free nuggets?
Yeah, on the app. They gave me
Me too, dude. Me too, the other day, yeah.
Dude.
I got 10 free nugs.
I'll take dinner for free all day.
Yeah, dude.
I don't care what it is.
I can't really get hurt by this because I'm mighty, and he can't get hurt by spikes when he's in the ball. So that's really dope. And Knuckles just keeps fucking sliding his DMs and hitting him. So. Oh, I got damage. So.
How did you get? Oh, you got smashed.
I don't know actually. I have no idea.
How did you damage? How would
Nux, get him.
How are you gonna fucking do anything?
Keep getting him, Nux. There you go. Good ass boy, Nux.
Good ass boy?
Yeah. So, Mighty Morphin Season 1 is not bad, but it's definitely, like, not the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the episodes are not really necessary to watch, but it's Power Rangers, right? So you think to yourself, well, I mean, a lot of these episodes are going to be the same concept of the Power Rangers formula. The enemy, like, the real world, here's the Power Rangers formula, guys, okay? Rangers run into a real world problem that they don't know how to solve.
The soda machine's out.
Yeah. So then they get called by Zordon to go fight some putties, and then
the soda machine's out.
What? No, Zordon doesn't sound like that. First of all, no, Zordon doesn't say that. No, they are like, we don't know how to fix a soda machine, and we want soda. And then they go, they hold on.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna get my phone out too, so that I feel like we're both doing it.
So they're just hanging out, and then they're like, the soda machine doesn't work, and then they get, and they go, and they look around all weird and suspiciously.
What's going on?
Yeah, and it's Zordon who's calling them, and they go hide by the lockers at the fucking community youth center.
Why do they look around suspiciously?
I'm gonna be so fucking specific, by the way, because
okay,
this is all fresh on my brain.
Okay,
so
fine.
I've never been more specific about Power Rangers at any other time we've talked about it. Yeah, that where they hang out, by the way.
The lockers at the community youth center.
Yes, they hang out at a community youth center.
Okay.
That has a juice bar.
Oh.
Right next to a workout place,
Ooh.
like with weights and shit. And Jason broke the record, and he did 100 push or 100 bench press or 1,000 bench presses.
With what weight?
I don't know. They didn't specify, but the previous record holder was bulk, and he had to do it 2 times in a row because someone lost count.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Who did? Jason did? 2 times?
No. Jason did it 2 times in a row. Not Jesus.
He did it twice?
Yeah, he got to basically 1,000. The record was 1,009.
Yeah.
And he beat it by doing 1,010.
Okay. But he had to do it twice?
And he had to do it twice because he got over 1,000, and then who was keeping record? I don't remember who's keeping record.
Did he do it twice in...
I think it was Zach.
In succession?
Yeah.
So we got like 2,000?
Yes.
I feel like that should be the fucking recorded record.
So, hold on. If I remember correctly, he started again, but then they got called, so it wasn't in succession. But he then did it later, like the next day.
I need to know who's got this record officially.
Him. He definitely has the record.
Okay.
Because he got to 1,010.
You can't leave it with Bulk. That guy sucks.
Yeah. Well, Bulk and Skull are bullies in the first season, and I don't like that.
They're not always bullies?
No. In later seasons, they're not, and I don't. Oh. That's what I'm saying is they're basically, think of them as like the normal human villains, right? Where like
sounds like a bully.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is they have like monsters that show up, right? That are villains.
Yeah.
And that bother them, and Rita and Zed bother them and shit, right? But like
mosquitoes.
Bulk and that's when they're Power Rangers. Bulk and Skull bother them when they're not Power Rangers, when they're just regular as humans.
But not as bullies, normally?
But as bullies, but not in future seasons.
Oh.
In future seasons, they just become the comedic relief.
Okay.
And I like them as that better. Well, I don't know what is going on here, what I'm doing.
I don't get that.
I know that, but like, what am I doing?
You gotta go through those.
Do I have to...
Spin dash them.
I forgot I can switch.
Spin dash them.
I tried, it didn't work.
Try it again. Keep trying it. Try it forever.
No, I think I have to be frozen.
Try it till you.
And so I tried to get up here, but I can't get up here.
You have to be frozen?
Yeah.
What do you mean you have to go? Oh, gosh dang it.
Shit.
What do you mean you have to be frozen?
I'm pretty sure I have to be frozen. What do you mean that? What do I mean?
These trees are nice.
They'd have to be frozen.
What?
It'd have to be frozen.
What are you saying?
Me,
Yeah?
have to be frozen.
Why do you have to be
This is
frozen?
where I was trying to go.
You got here.
Up here.
What's on the wall?
What do you mean what's on the wall?
There was a... Oh.
That is so fucking cute! Look at him! Look at his eyes!
This is what you were trying to do? Oh.
Yes. I fucking told you!
Okay.
And this whole last time you were like, nah, what do you mean?
Okay.
You don't have to do that.
Alright.
Play the video game! Stop
Alright.
wasting time!
Play the video game is your catchphrase.
Yeah. Guys, we ran out of time
Oh.
because of all this rambling
You
that I did.
ramble.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna have to
rambling
finish
man.
my Power Ranger story next time a Totally Original Let's Play.
On next time on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you like this video, watch a couple more. And if this is your couple more,
Subscribe to the channel.
let us know in the comments down below.
Make me so mad.
If you're excited to hear about my fucking Power Ranger story. And next time a Totally Original Let's Play, I'm gonna give it to you. Goodbye.
If you're watching this in the future, make sure you click on the left to see the next episode.
If you haven't made it to the future, click on the right to check out another series.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you get notified when we come out with new videos.
LaughNGrowFat thanks you for tuning in to today's public service announcement.